The BJP has not entered the contest to keep National Democratic Alliance (NDA) votes undivided. Its key NPP that fielded women candidates for both the seats has the task cut out to hold on to former Chief Minister P.A. Sangma's legacy. The NPP hopes to take the Shillong seat from the Congress this time. However, the three-time Shillong MP and former Union Minister Vincent Pala said every vote for the NPP is a vote to the BJP. Despite the NDA's big wins in 2014 and 2019, and the Congress being out of power in Meghalaya for the past 6 years, the party managed to hold on to its Shillong bastion. The major challenge for the incumbent Shillong MP is to retain his bastion. In a significant political development from Shillong, Meghalaya, Ampreen Lingdaw, a seasoned legislator with an undefeated innings in the State Assembly, has officially entered the race for the Shillong Lok Sabha seat. Representing the National People's Party (NPP), Lingdaw's candidacy makes a pivotal moment for the party, which is optimistic about her prospects of clinching a victory in a constituency long dominated by the Congress Party. This move could potentially alter the political landscape of the region. Ampreen is the lone woman candidate from Shillong parliamentary seat. DD News spoke to Ampreen Lingdaw to know more about her journey.
So at the very beginning of this journey, I was in fact requested by the party to prepare myself so that we can contest this MP elections. At the very first instance, I was really taken by surprise because the MP elections was something that was never in my menu of activities, and out of the blue, party thought that it is time for the NPP to themselves contest in the MP, and in their search for the correct MP candidate, this exercise zeroed down on my name. And subsequent to that, party high command came to meet me, and we had a 10-day evaluation of this entire proposal by my bloc, myself, the MDC, who is my husband, my children, my parental relatives like my sisters and brothers, because contesting the MP is a completely different preparation. And when we were told first by the party, it was sometime in the last week of November 2023. So we did a bit of a test, and firstly we did a quick survey in my own constituency to find out what will the reaction of my citizens be. And we were pleasantly surprised that citizens in my constituency thought that if party commanded me to contest, it would be the fitting thing to do, because at this juncture, we are well conversant with the challenges that we expect to come our way in the few coming years, with so many policy changes and a lot of activity in areas of law, areas of legislature likely going to change. So this is a time that there was a need for the NPP to bring a candidate that is going to be a known face, not just in the state, to get support and garner support, but also in the corridors of Delhi. And having evaluated everything, it was decided that I was to begin my campaign, and the party announced my name. So here I am, and that is the story of how my candidature evolved, and that is where I am today. Firstly, after having accepted the offer of the party to contest and field as an MP candidate in the Lok Sabha general elections of 2024, I immediately embarked upon a journey where I made it a point to go meet people across the 36 constituencies. And in my journey, which has been very thorough, very deep, I have covered a very large number of villages, maybe up to 1700 villages. And I have met all kinds of citizens, young, old, male, female, in all of these villages, which are the polling stations, or they are the, the booths in each of these villages. And I have gathered a lot of knowledge in the last 4.5 months. The first knowledge that I have gathered is that there is this gap of information between people and their MP. A lot of people have told me they've not met their MP in a long while, and likely only talk about the MP during an MP candidate. So this is the first challenge that I will have to overcome. I cannot afford to also be seen 5 years down the line as an MP who's not seen and not heard of. This is the first thing that I will poise myself to overcome. The second thing, citizens of Meghalaya in general, and particularly one Shillong parliamentary seat, are unaware of the role of an MP. So this is another very interesting disclosure that I encountered. And I was busying myself with familiarizing citizens at large, literate, semi-literate, sometimes even the old and aged, who likely will have little access to information about the roles of an MP. So after I had consulted them and explained to them, then they kind of understood what exactly I was saying. And they started listing the difficulties that they have in these various Government of India schemes. They are very, very disturbed that almost every government scheme is linked to Aadhaar. And they find it very difficult to also access registration of Aadhaar. A processing of an Aadhaar card, according to reports that I have received in all 36 constituencies that I've traveled to, is that it takes a minimum of 2 months for an Aadhaar to be received by the applicant. So I have requested them that, please do not hesitate. But I also need to find out why is this Aadhaar taking so long to get processed and reach concerned citizens. The second thing is that they're talking about the PMAY, or the housing scheme of the Honorable Prime Minister. How is it that the Honorable Prime Minister has not considered a headload of materials and transportation costs of materials for individuals accessing the scheme? So everybody in India has a flat rate, I'm told. I'm not sure, but this is what they've told me. And they said that we should bargain and we should debate and we should bring forward in forms of discussion in the parliament of the fact that these schemes are not sufficient for the people of the state of Meghalaya, because inaccessibility of villages is a big hindrance to several citizens in several villages till today, landlocked locations. Another thing is, in other parts of the country, transportation of these materials may not cost as much. But in the state of Meghalaya, additional costs are always incurred by citizens with regards to transportation of materials for the building of their homes. I've also been told that it's very difficult for citizens to access the Prime Minister's additional link to the MHIS card. So apparently it's very difficult. Empanelment of institutions is still a big hindrance to individuals. Then I'm told that when person gets seriously ill, the biometrics component of this scheme is, it brings people at a disadvantage, because a person who's critically ill in ICU obviously cannot have the eye biometric done, though other biometrics can be done. So I'm wondering whether all of these issues, whether they've been debated, discussed with Government of India, either in line departments or maybe in Parliament itself. Then I've also been told by several people that it's very difficult to register for this umbrella scholarship scheme that Government of India gives students, and that even if students have applied, it takes very long for them to receive the benefits of this scholarship, because parents have to beg, borrow in order to be able to ensure that fees of students is covered, especially in specialized education, skill education, or maybe even in areas of higher and technical education. So these are the difficulties that I've been engaging with people, and I've collected. Then they're also talking about, this agency is available for distribution of gas cylinders. So this is something I'm hearing from people. I mean, I have never ever engaged on the matters of MP. But as I engaged and spoke with different groups of people, I'm given the impression that these are likely all linked to roles of an MP. Then they're also talking about packages of schemes. Very interestingly, we have some very literate traditional heads of institutions and other village organizations, or the village economic or the empowerment committees, as they call them. They're saying that even packages of roads get truncated, in a sense that there was a road that, there were 2-3 roads that I happened to have had the privilege of traveling on, where a partial allocation of funds from the Ministry of Road and Surface Transport has only been released by the Government of India. So there are these small things which I feel maybe collectively compose what the role of an MP is. Leaving aside the bigger topics, the bigger agendas of border dispute, leaving aside the ILP confusion on the Khasi language. And they feel that after I have discussed these matters with them, they're better informed and maybe will participate more actively, because I've been told by the people, nobody takes the MP elections seriously. Most people don't even go for the votes. So I hope that I'll be able to encourage, through my visits with 2 different villages across this one Shillong parliamentary seat, I hope I will be able to enthuse citizens to come and vote, because now they know that, okay, so if you're going to be doing all of this for us, then we better vote for you, and better make sure that there will be somebody who will be liaising between the Government of India and the Government of Meghalaya, which is precisely what our roles are.
Every election is very challenging. So to say that I'll not be defeated is too early now, because I have my own problems. For example, in the opposition for the last 10 years, And at the same time, I think, though I am in opposition for the last 10 years, I keep in contact with the people. So even me to say that I'll not be defeated or I'll be defeated is too early, because we are campaigning from village to village, areas to areas. But I still feel that the people of the state still think that Congress is a better party than any other parties for Delhi. So with that in mind, I think I should be able to manage in the name of the party, not in my name maybe. This election is not about only development alone. The people of Meghalaya as on today think that safety aspects also is very important. If you see what happened in Assam, how the Christians has been harassed by certain sections of people from Assam. We don't know, but I cannot say who's who, but for example, like Marmind, people came and pasted posters warning these sisters. Also, I went even in Rongcheng, people came to the compound and warning the priests, the fathers. So also, even in Ribhoi, in Umroi, people came and warned the father not to conduct any retreat and others. And so many other things, the laws which the government of Assam or the government of Uttarakhand and the government of India is intending to move in parliament in the future. So people already has in their mind that with the slogan BJP is doing, 370 means 2/3 majority. That means the intention is to maybe to change the constitutions, to amend the constitutions, which may not be good for the minorities and may not be good for the Christians or Muslims and others. That in mind, people nowadays are smart enough to sense that if BJP comes to power, so there may be a problem for the security of the minorities. Number two is this election, like BJP also started moving closer to the minds of the people in Meghalaya. If you see in the last election, BJP has increased their vote share, but suddenly they changed their strategy by moving through a partner, NPP. So the people now think that whatever vote you are giving to NPP is a vote giving to BJP. Today the NPP is a partner of BJP. Tomorrow BJP will swallow the NPP. It happens in Maharashtra, it happens in Bihar, it happens in many states where the BJP first work as a partner with the party, and later on when they become stronger and they stand on their own. So even the NPP voters and the BJP voters as of today starts realizing, and they come to the party, to the Congress. Third thing is BJP has promised so many things in the manifesto. BJP's promise means NPP's promise. In the last election, they have promised so many things in the manifesto, but those things did not happen and never come as per promised. So with that in mind, people of Meghalaya will realize that the promise given by BJP, once or twice you can fool the people, but not thrice, they always say. So with these in mind, I think the people in Meghalaya still have the confidence on the party, on the Congress, as well as on me. With that, I think I should be able to win the election. You see, when I first became an MP, you see how Shillong Dauki Road was there, but how it is now. But still, I had so many works to do also. It's not only that, and not what I've done is enough. When we have done the road constructions, got a sanction from Shillong to Guwahati, Shillong bypass, Jied bypass, from Shillong to Nongstoin, then to Tura. We never had an airport. We have an airport now. We never had a railway, but we got a sanction, but the public says no to it. So in the democracy we respect, so we didn't do it, but we got a sanction. We never had an engineering college in Meghalaya. So we brought it, the Congress time we brought it. NIT was there in Meghalaya. We never had medical college in Meghalaya. So when the NIGRIMS functions, it was supposed to be for a super specialist hospitals, and it's supposed to be not for MBBS. But during the Congress, we made it. We got 100 seats. Out of that, almost 20 seats belong to the local. So with so many things which we have done, not only that, many other things which have done in road, like West Castles used to be the most neglected districts. But today, if you go to Nongstoin, we could connect from Nongstoin to Assam through Ramrai. From Nongstoin, we connect to Bangladesh through Ranikor. So roads are under constructions. So I could see that we can connect the West Castles, then there will be equal distribution of wealth from the east to center and the west of Meghalaya. Not only that, after the banning of coal mining, people of Meghalaya has become poor. So not only that, in the West Castles also become poor. So we have taken an initiative working with the church together. Today we have got at least 2 colleges only in the Jainta Hills, in the East Jainta Hills, and of course we have also in West Jainta Hills, and also we even in West Castles and Southwest Castles, the new colleges has come. So those are all those initiatives, even in Ribhoi. Those initiatives were taken by me and my team, and the party also supported, and the church also supported. So if you look in all those initiatives which have taken, what I'm saying, a few, a part of so many other things we have done, people will still think that had I been in the ruling, I could have done more. So I think hopefully this time with the BJP is giving false promises in the last 10 years, and with the BJP's corruptions in the electoral bond, and with the BJP's harassing the oppositions right from the Chief Minister of Delhi, the Chief Minister of Jharkhand, toppling the government in Maharashtra, toppling the government in Himachal, toppling the government in Karnataka. So BJP did not get a mandate, but they want to do it by force. That means people are looking that the trust in the democracy will become lesser and lesser if we depend on the BJP. That's very important. So most of the people think that the BJP is overdue for the mandate be given to them. So hopefully even all over India this time the Congress and its allies will definitely come. So with that in mind, I think people of Meghalaya also are smart enough to assess the situations. Hopefully things will be better, will be brighter in the future, and the people will live at peace. As on today, people are fearing. If you see what's happening in Meghalaya, nobody bothers. Be it in drugs abuse, be it in somebody killed, be it anything happened, nobody bothered. Because why? Everybody is involved in it. So people of Meghalaya also, I think, are now thinking that Congress time was so nice, so peaceful, and even BJP are now coming to Congress, NPP coming to Congress, UDP coming to Congress. So the support we have seen, I think, is we have a better future and better chance this time.